we're filming and we're on air officially. A very, very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Victoria Dangerfield. It's a pleasure to be here with Amanda Robinson. Hello, Amanda. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you, Victoria. It's so great to be here with you. I'm so excited.
Beautiful. And I'm very excited to be talking to you because we have a great information to cover today. Amanda, I will introduce to everybody, is a high-level executive for a very well-established company that provides what we need in life. Health, nutrition, well-being. Amanda, thank you. And first of all, what I always want to find out with my guests is tell us a little bit about your background and how you came across this company. What was the moment? How did that transition?
Yes, well, I mean, I grew up in California, and my mom was always into, eating healthy organic foods and recycling way before it was popular. But I actually was a professional ballroom dancer for many years in my teens and 20s and early 30s. But then I got into the fitness industry, and I was a personal trainer, group fit, and Pilates instructor. And I really focused on women of all ages. And then when I was studying for my recertification, I was sitting in a Starbucks, and a gentleman sat down next to me and started a conversation, and we saw we were both in the health field, and the name of that person was Philip Sasso, and he started telling me and explaining me about this health and nutrition wellness program. And I was listening, and everything he said made total sense. So I took notes and I looked at it online, and I was like, wow, okay, this really looks good. And I had seen a lot of different programs before, but this one looked really impressive. So I jumped on it, got on it, and experienced it. And I'll tell you, I was just really amazed. I had amazing results. I mean, to me, it was almost like miraculous because I had tried so many things before. So I had severe digestive issues, and I tried everything for years, and I was getting, frustrated and almost like depressed about it because I thought, am I going to have to live the rest of my life with these digestive issues? And, but within a very short period of time on the program, they completely went away. It was like I had a whole new functioning internal system, and I was so impressed. And I have kept these results for almost 17 years now on this program. But the other amazing side benefits were my unhealthy sugar cravings went away. I was able to release those last few pounds that I couldn't do through eating healthy organic foods and exercising regularly. And another big one was my psychology around food really improved, because if anybody's been a professional dancer, they know that can really play games with your mind and the way you're thinking about eating and your body and food all the time. And that completely went away. And I quickly experienced that a clean, healthy body naturally craves clean, healthy things in the right amount. And that's the way it should be. But unfortunately, that's not the way it is for so many people. So I was really impressed.
Thank you. It's a very interesting story as to how you came about these products and the trajectory. You're already obviously in the world of health, and you were involved, yes, with dancing, and what the impact it has had on you is incredible from what you're saying. And there are many other examples we could talk about. Therefore, it touches on the importance of what we are giving our bodies, and how all these health foods that we are giving relate to our overall well-being. It's almost a magical reaction. And with that, I want to go into, could you talk about some of the major benefits of these products? because they do promote a wide range of health topics, don't they? They can be for weight loss, they can be for sleeping better, they can be supplements that the body needs. What is the main common ground that these products have?
Well, the majority of people, yes, definitely experience weight wellness with this program. It's not like any other program, and I can assure you, you've never seen anything like this before. It's pretty awesome. But weight wellness, and then the release of cravings, because it has a tendency of balancing out the blood sugar, the brain chemistry, the hormones, and the basic premises is it's called whole body nutritional cleansing and replenishing. So we're gently releasing the impurities or the toxins in the body, and it's on a cellular level. So it's deep. It's not just the water soluble, but it's the fat soluble and the intercellular toxins. Now those toxins can stay in those cells for a long time, years, even a lifetime if they're not addressed. So things like heavy metals and maybe remnants of old medications you took are in there. I mean, the whole idea is if we can get them out of our body, the sooner we can get them out, the better. The better we'll feel and function and live. So it gently releases those impurities, and then it brings in the proper nutrition. It has a special delivery system that brings in the full spectrum of nutrition into the cell. So basically, you're just kind of reviving the cells. You're making them healthier cells. And when you have healthier cells, you know, your organs become healthier, your tissues, everything, but they start to function better. And when you have better functioning systems in your body, you get an array of side benefits. So yes, weight wellness is one of them. You know, the release of unhealthy cravings, but better energy, mental clarity, less stress, better sleep, better digestion. I've seen so many amazing things, and everyone is different because everyone has different issues going on in their bodies. Now, when I started sharing this with my fitness clients and others, they had the same type of dramatic results. I mean, they didn't all have digestive issues, but I saw their doctors' reports dramatically improve, and of course their weight and just their mood and their energy. And it was very impressive. I quickly realized that I was helping people a lot quicker and a lot more effectively by sharing this program with them than just teaching them how to exercise. There was a huge difference. And most of you know, at least all of you personal trainers out there know that 80% of your results when working out is nutrition based. 80%. That's huge. That's why we see a lot of people working out in the gym, and they're diligent. They're getting in there many times a week, but they're not getting the results they're looking for. And that's because it's the missing link, that cleansing the junk out and putting the good stuff in, and the right nutrition. Yeah.
Fabulous. Yes, I didn't realize it's 80%. The one thing that one notices is, for example, one aspect of your health improves, it has a knock-on effect on your overall well-being. And I can see that these products do that, you know, by addressing certain issues, but also the ingredients. The ingredient deck is marvelous. It's all highly natural, botanical herbs and substances that are what the body's lacking. You mentioned heavy metals and a lot of the toxins that we are exposed to just by our daily diet, no matter how healthy or organic it might be. What would you say to a skeptic who might say, well, I eat a very all-rounded diet and incredibly healthy, and I always shop organic, which is fantastic. Carry on doing it. I don't need these supplements, or I'm not going to buy these shakes. Why?
Yeah.
Or, why do I need a cleanse when my liver is already in process of doing this? But no,
Right.
what would you say to a skeptic?
So first of all, yes and yes and yes. I agree with all that. That's the way it should be. Unfortunately, in the last 100 years or so, things have been changing in our environment. And it's not, I'm not happy about it. Nobody should be happy about it. But yes, so we do have organs that help with the natural cleansing process. The issue is that they're overloaded. There's so many toxins that our bodies and our organs can't even handle it anymore. And that's why we're seeing a lot of unhealthy side effects that are happening within our community and within our world right now. But the minerals are not there that used to be there in our fresh fruits and vegetables and other nutrients. And the reason this is happening is because our soils are depleted of those nutrients. If the soils are depleted, the plants cannot uptake the minerals because they're not there. They're just simply not there. That happens because of the farming practices, right? They keep using the same soil over and over and over again, and they're not replenishing. Now, by law, they have to replenish like 3 minerals, but that's it. There's a lot more than 3 minerals that our body needs. The other thing is that the pesticides and herbicides are killing all the natural bacteria and organisms and even earthworms that are there for a purpose. They're there to break down the inorganic minerals, which are like in the little rocks or stones. So if they can't break it down, they're not broken down to the organic. When it's organic, then the plant can uptake it. And then we have a healthy plant and healthy food. But that's not happening anymore, unfortunately. It has to be in a very controlled environment. And even then, the issue is we've seen organic lettuces have jet fuel on them. We've seen women in the North Pole, have very toxic placentas and so forth, and their babies are drinking toxic milk from their breasts, and it's not a good thing. This is a global issue, and the winds and the natural ways that the weather patterns work blow toxins into other countries, other cities, and even just from an organic farm or from a conventional farm to an organic farm, the wind blows it over. And so it's very hard to control. And it's just, people don't have the resources to make their own farms and time to do that. So that's what's happening. Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. This is very interesting information that a lot of us, if we're not well read or up to date about these issues, we don't know. So yes, it's something that one would assume, but I'm very grateful to you for sharing this. I do know that this company is incredibly reputable. They do practice green. It's a very green company, environmentally friendly, which is what we definitely are crying out for, especially nowadays, as you say, in a world that is so highly polluted and toxic. They also, what I do appreciate about this company is that they are subject to very rigorous third-party testing, which not all do. And they have been in operation for about 18 years now. Am I correct?
That's right. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They're based out of Chandler or Gilbert, Arizona, near Phoenix. Yeah, they're an international company now in 25 different markets around the world. So they're very well established. They've never been in debt. They never will be. It's privately owned. Mm-hmm. So very high integrity company, and they're constantly reinventing themselves. Every year it seems like they're staying up with what's new in science and nature and nutrition, and they're also staying up to date with technology, what's new in technology. So they're ever growing. They never sit on their laurels, so to speak. Last year is different than this year. They just keep taking it to the next level. Very innovative. Yeah, definitely.
That's great. Yes. And another very positive aspect about this company is that they offer a very generous program for anyone who would want to get involved. And this is for all viewers who might be interested in a little bit of work job on the side, so to speak, or something that one could do from home, from the comforts of home. This year particularly has seen an uprise in online businesses. Obviously, if you can work online remotely, that's the way to go because of the current pandemic, and it might stay with us. Tell us a little bit, Amanda, about how one could access this opportunity to try these products, which really are well worth it, and in turn become a business associate by sharing them with the world out there.
Yeah, well, health is so important, and it's really like a perfect storm right now, because the fastest growing trends are home-based businesses, health and wellness, and technology, and it's bringing it all together. And so it's a, just like you said, people are looking for something else. The gig economy is so huge right now. People are having to look for multiple streams of income, and that's what we provide here. But what's really exciting about this is that a couple of things. One is that it can help create what's called residual income, and people are just really looking and wanting a way to get out of the rat race. And residual is long-term income. So it's like a famous actor or author, they do a piece of work and then it gets sold over and over and over again. So they get paid over and over and over again. So that's it. It's the residual effect. So we can actually do the same thing here as we're sharing and helping and impacting world health. Consumers continue to want to stay healthy, so they keep purchasing the products and programs over and over and over again. And when that happens, we get paid over and over and over again. And that's how you get that residual income. Now, once you start getting that residual income, right, you have what's called more time freedom. So you have time to travel when we can do that again. You have time to do projects you never did before. You have time to spend quality time with your family and your children. And people are just craving that right now. I mean, it's just incredible. The other thing is that women excel in this whole profession. And the profession is direct sales, and that's the umbrella. And under the umbrella of direct sales, there's many, many different companies, many, many different ways of getting paid. So you have to look for the right company with what you're interested in and how you want to get compensated. But women, 80% of women in our industry are the $1 million earners. In other words, like our company has $328 million earners. They've accumulated $1 million so far, and 80% of them are women. So this is very exciting. Women are just very good at it because they're good at communicating, relating, following up. They care more, so to speak. And that's what it takes. It's called word of mouth marketing or relationship building marketing. And this can be done in many different ways, just depending on what you feel you enjoy doing most or what your talent is. But anything on social media, so, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or any other platform that you particularly like or enjoy. There's so many of them now. But yeah, YouTube, on and on. And of course, face-to-face, especially when we don't have this condition going on right now. Networking events, social events. You can plan your own events. Basically, what we're doing is we are promoting, sharing, educating, and then we become a leader and help other people do the same thing. So in the end, we are a leader who's leading leaders, and that's why this has so much unlimited growth potential. And it's very, very exciting at this time. Now, the reason I highly recommend women look into this is because 75% of women over age 65 in the U.S. end up in poverty. So that's the majority. The majority of women are going to end up in poverty toward the end of their life. And, I don't want to be part of that statistic, and I don't want other women to be part of that statistic. And that's why it's so important to introduce women to this and, help them get empowered. just take control of their own health and can take control of their own wealth. So important, because in the end, we can't depend on, the economy or our family or our husbands. Sometimes they're not there for us in the end. So it's important for us to become financially independent, for sure.
Wow. Thank you, Amanda. This is such precious information. I'm really, taking it all in, and I hope our viewers are too. Absolutely so. The advantages of a residual income, even if you might have a regular job or a part-time job, are very good, but also the versatility and the freedom that this type of work allows you. Because yes, these products do not appear in the shelves. So it's basically with different levels of marketing between the individuals who sell. One very positive point I find about this too is that one will never be out of pocket. Unlike you've mentioned, there are many companies that do this, but with this particular company, you do not have to purchase the products, first of all, and then sell them on. So it's incredibly advantageous in many ways. And I really do believe that for me personally, it has also had an impact, especially the cleansing, allowing a lot more focus and vibrancy overall. So it's a win-win situation. Shocking about, over 75% of women in the country, with the level of poverty after 60. So that is something that we don't want to see. And health, obviously, always improving health. Which is the way to live and move on. Thank you. It's wonderful information. Now, one question that I would like to address particularly more on a personal level: what are you finding that helps you? Which would you say, I can't go without this particular product? Might it be, a vitamin C supplement, or one of the shakes, or maybe the botanical drink with delicious herbs like schisandra and eleuthera root? What would you say?
Well, our number one bestseller, of course, is our high density superfood shakes, because that's actually food and everyone needs to eat. And it's awesome that you can kind of think of it as healthy fast food, right? Everybody needs fast food these days, but unfortunately they're getting fast food that's actually detrimental to their health, whereas this is fast food that's actually building our health up, which is really amazing. And if what's really awesome is that it actually costs less than the traditional fast food. So you're getting your body healthier, and you're not even having to spend as much. So that's what's really exciting. Yes, I have one. I have had one every day for 16 years. Well, 17 years now. And so definitely that. And what's awesome, of course, is that there's vegan options. We have quite a variety now. So, you never get bored. Plus the fact that you can add so many different things to the shakes to change it up. But yes, the base of it is extraordinary. And, but Victoria, what's really awesome, this is key, is that's nutrition. The other part of that is the cleansing that you mentioned. So it's called the cleansing juice. It's the magic here, and why people are seeing such amazing transformations is because it's two-part. It's the cleansing, getting the junk out with the cleanse juice, but then replenishing with the shake. Okay, so that's really where it's at. Just those two products alone is amazing. Now, when we first started, we only had 4 individual products. Now we have over 100 individual products. So we have turned into a buffet of wellness solutions. And it's very easy to order, quick and convenient to your door. And that's, of course, very important during this time where we want to be safe and we don't feel like going out to the grocery stores as often. But yes, there are things that you would normally eat. It's just a higher quality. But what's awesome here, like you mentioned, is that just because it's a higher quality doesn't necessarily mean it costs a lot more because of this type of distribution. Because first of all, we don't spend millions of dollars on advertising. There's no commercials or billboards or anything like that. So they're saving money there. Plus, there's no middleman. So we're saving money there. Everyone automatically gets it at the wholesale pricing. So in this type of marketing, you can actually get better quality products, and you don't have to spend so much more. They can spend more time looking into how can we make this the best product we possibly can, cutting no corners, no compromise, just getting the best. Whereas when you buy things commercially, right, in the grocery stores, the bottom line there is they want to make money. So and this is what happened to John Anderson, the founder of Isogenics. He was famous as the mineral man. He was a scientist. He was the first one to create the liquid minerals that are 99% assimilable, which was just unheard of. And so he put this together, and he said, and he was in retirement. He had formulated for, 2,300 products for 600 companies worldwide. I mean, this guy had a lot of experience. And he said, you know what? I have more to offer. I don't want to cut any corners like all of these other companies wanted me to do, right? By cutting down the quality of the ingredients, or not enough of them, or not even those ingredients that were needed in the first place. He had to do whatever they wanted to do. Now he was in control, and that's the purpose of this whole program, is to get it right, to do it right. And he's searched the world many times looking for the best ingredients, the best farming practices. He's a soil analyst. He actually teaches, farmers how to create the healthiest soils. So this is where this is all coming from. And so this is why I have stuck with this program so many years, because I just can't see any other program even coming close to what this company offers.
Very remarkable, Amanda. Thank you so much. It is indeed quality. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you all to try, because what have you got to lose, right? One has nothing to lose by trying them, and you will notice the difference. Believe you me, I have, my husband has, and Amanda, Philip, and those of us in our team. Amanda, what I want to do with this is, on the description box for all our viewers, is I will add your details. So if anybody's interested, please do so. Get in touch with Amanda, and I will promote this video for those of you watching it. Please feel free to share it. Share it out to the world with your loved ones. Now is the time to do it, because the present is all we have. We live in an uncertain future. Like you've mentioned, we don't know what is in our food. We don't know what is in the air that we breathe. So let's treat our body with love. Let's treat it like a temple and give it what it needs. Amanda, any final word? Any final thought?
Well, this is a very positive community. We attract people that are like-minded, and, that just understand that what you just said, our bodies are our temples. And if you want to feel good, look good, move good, be good, all of that, this fits right in with that lifestyle. I mean, it's really a lifestyle. It's not, a quick fix. Yes, you can get quick results, but, to keep it, you got to keep the lifestyle going. What's awesome here is that the lifestyle is simple, and in fact, it may make your life easier rather than harder. So it's good all the way around. It's a win-win for everyone. And I look forward to meeting you all.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Amanda. And we all look forward to a healthy life, because without health, what have we got? I do appreciate your time. Really, thank you so much. Here we are, 2 hours difference. I'm in San Rafael, California. Amanda is in Tennessee, in Nashville, correct?
Nashville, yeah.
Tennessee, 2 hours away, but united. And thank you everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure, Amanda. This is eye-opening, and this can only be good, can only help our viewers. So I do appreciate it, and thank you very, very much.
Yes, you're welcome, Victoria. It was a pleasure.
Oh, thank you, Amanda. Goodbye to everybody, and I will see you soon in another of my videos, Conversations with Victoria. Mwah.
Bye-bye.